Bonnie Tyler is a Welsh singer known for her powerful, raspy voice and dramatic ballads that touched millions of people around the world with timeless hits like It's a Heartache and Total Eclipse of the Heart. She became an international star and remained one of the most recognizable voices in popular music. Her journey from a small town girl in Welsh to global superstar is a history of talent, resistance, and passion for music. Bonnie Tyler was born Gaynor Hopkins on June 8 in 1951 in the small town of Skewen, Welsh. She grew up in a large family with 5 siblings. Her father worked in a coal mine, while her mother loved music and often sang around the house. Young Gaynor was influenced by music of her mother, played by the powerful voices of artists like Tina Turner and Janis Joplin and Motown singers. As a child, Gaynor was shy, but she loved singing in church and in school. Her voice was strong and powerful, even at a young age. She didn't dream of becoming famous at the first. Instead, she simply enjoyed music and often sang along to radio while helping at home. At the age of 17, she left school and started working at a local grocery store. She wasn't sure what direction of her life would take, but she still loved to sing. One day, she entered local singing competition. She didn't win at the first place, but she impressed people with her deep husky voice. The small step gave her the courage to think seriously about singing as a career. After the competition, Gaynor joined a local band called Bobby Wine and the Dykes. She worked with them for a short time before forming her own group called Imagination. With this band, she sang in a club and put across walls of the United Kingdom. They performed cover songs, giving her plenty of practice on stage. During these years, she began to develop her unique stage presence. She was energetic, emotional, and unafraid to pour her heart into every performance. In 1970, she married Robert Silver, a poverty developer and judo champion who supported her dreams. In 1975, she was discovered by Talent School, who believed she had the potential to go further. That was when she changed stage name from Gaynor Hopkins to Bonnie Tyler. The new name sounded catchier and easier for international audiences to remember. Bonnie's big break came in 1976 when she was signed a contract with RCA Records. She released her debut single, My Honeycomb, but it didn't make much impact. She didn't give up. Though in 1977, she released Lost in France, a soft rock song that became her first hit, reaching the top 10 in the United Kingdom and parts of Europe. Soon after, Bonnie faced a challenge that could have ended her career. She underwent surgery to remove nodules from her vocal cords. The doctor warned her not to sing loudly during recovery, but Bonnie accidentally shouted one day and damaged her vocal cords further. This gave her the famously husky, raspy voice and later became her trademark. At the first, she was devastated, but the accident made her voice unforgettable and unique. Her next big song was It's a Heartache in 1977, which became an international smash. It reached top 5 in both United Kingdom and the United States, selling millions of copies. The song emotional lyrics and Bonnie's raw, powerful delivery struck a chord with listeners everywhere. Suddenly, Bonnie Tyler was rising star on the world stage. In the early 1980s, Bonnie wanted to take her music to next level. She began working with songwriter Jane Steinman, who was famous for producing epic theatrical songs for artists like Meatloaf. The collaboration would change her career forever. In 1983, Bonnie released the album Faster Than the Speed of Night. The lead single was Total Eclipse of the Heart, and dramatic rock ballad filled with emotional and passion. The song became her biggest hit, reaching no first in the United States and the United Kingdom and many other countries. The music video, with its haunting imagery, also became an iconic total eclipse of the heart, made Bonnie Tyler global superstar. The song won her a Grammy nomination and remains one of the most loved ballads of the 1980s. To this day, it's still played at weddings, parties, and during the actual solar eclipse. After that success, Bonnie released Holding Out for a Hero in 1984, another high injury song written by Stayman. The song appearing on soundtrack of the movie Footloose and later became a huge hit in its own right. With these two songs, Bonnie became household name, known for her powerful voice and dramatic style. Although the mid-1980s were her peak years of worldwide fame, Bonnie Tyler never stopped recording and performing. She continues to release albums and tour around the globe. Some of her albums in the late 1980s and 1990s did not achieve the same massive commercial success, but she always remained popular in Europe and part of the Asia. One of her strong markets was France, where she enjoyed dedicated fan base. In 1986, she represented the United Kingdom at International Music Festival and won new fans in countries like Germany and Norway. In the 1990s, Bonnie had a comeback with the song Bitter Blue, which was especially successful in Norway, where the album of the same name became a bestseller. Throughout the thousands and 2010s, Bonnie kept recording and performing. She never disappeared from the music world. Her voice, though older and ever raspier, still carried with the same power and emotion that first made her famous. In 2013, Bonnie Tyler represented the United Kingdom at the elevation of the contest with the song Believe in Me. Although she didn't win, her appearance showed her enduring popularity and her willingness to keep sharing her music with new generations. In 2019, she released the album Between the Earth and the Stars, which included duets with famous artists like Rod Stewart and Francis Rossi. This proved that even after more than 40 years in business, Bonnie was still passionate about making music. Bonnie Tyler has been married to her husband, Robert Sullivan, since 1973. Their marriage has lasted for decades, which is rare in the entertainment world. They never had children, but Bonnie has often said that she considered her fans and her music as her family. Despite her fame, Bonnie has always stayed close to her roots. She is proud of being Welsh and often returns her hometown. She also supports charities and takes part in fundraising events, especially for causes related to children and death. Bonnie's Tyler career is a story of resilience, uniqueness, and patience. Her raspy voice, once seen as a flaw, became her signature and made her stand out in the music industry. Songs like It's a Heartache, Total Eclipse of the Heart, and Holding Out for a Hero have become timeless classics that continues to inspire singers and move audiences around the world. She has sold millions of records, won countless awards, and influenced many younger artists. Even after the decades in the music industry, Bonnie Tyler remains a beloved performer who can fill concert ballads with fan eager and hear the unforgettable voice. From her humble beginning in a small Welsh town to becoming an international star, Bonnie Tyler's journey shows the power of perseverance and staying true to oneself. She turned a challenge, her damaged vocal cords, into her greatest strength. She embraced her unique sound and gave the world songs that will never be forgotten. Her life story is not just about fame and success, but about courage to keep going, even when things seem difficult. Bonnie Tyler is proof that patience and determination can take someone from a small stage in a pop to the biggest stage in the world. Today she is not just a singer, but a symbol of strength, individuality, and timeless music.